Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We got a 2014 Porsche Cayenne, and this car is coming back for a second time due to a wet floor in the passenger area, and trying to check. I know what happened the first time. I'm trying to see if it's still the same problem as before. In order to get to the problem, you need to take some of these trims out, and what you do is you take this cover first here, because there's a little trim piece that you need to take out, and then this bottom piece right here in the corner, you need to pull it from here out and then disconnect it all the way back here. You need to push this up from this front piece and disconnect them, and then you need to put them away. And the next thing is this trim panel that's underneath the dash here comes out with just one bolt, one screw right here, and then you can see the problem. The problem is this, actually this pipe from the air conditioning. It's the drainage for the air conditioning going to the firewall, and I just barely touched it. Right there is that drainage. It's that little vent. It's that little vent, and you can see I just barely touched it, and the whole thing just started leaking, because it's most likely it's clogged up again. And trying to see if I can so that's the valve there to the firewall, and I'm gonna touch it with a screwdriver. And actually, if you lift it up, I just lifted this thing up and it just started leaking like crazy, because it was clogged up again. The water is down here. Yeah, we had plenty of water coming out. Underneath is just a normal pipe. This is some kind of a defect from Porsche. Again, this car we fixed this car before. Now it's come back for the same problem. You can see the water, pretty big amount of water came out, and I think this cap either needs to be maybe cut a little bit, a piece of it at least, to let the water out, or I'm not sure what else we can do, because I don't want to cut the whole cap, because it'll open this drainage to the external elements, the dirt that flies around the engine and from the outside. That's why this cap is there in the first place. But I guess with time this thing gets stuck, and the water doesn't have enough force to push it out. So I think I'm gonna try to see if I can get to this thing, maybe from inside out, maybe disassemble it and cut it a little bit, just a little piece out of it at least, to make it leak from time to time. So let me go inside the car and try to take this piece out. And as you can see, it just has this rubber thing here. It's like a rubber cap, and then it's mounted to the firewall. I'm not sure. I need to see if I can pull it from here, and the way this disconnects from here is this clip here. You just need to press this clip and pull it forward and disconnect this whole pipe. So you need to grab this clip and try to disconnect this rubber. You just need to pull it forward. The water leaked out on the outside, and I think again what I'm gonna try to do is pull this out of the firewall to try to see if I can. Okay, it actually came out very easy, and this is the actual problem. Is this cap here. So as you can see, this cap gets clogged up with time. I don't see dirt, but for some reason the dirt gets caught here, and this cap would not open for some reason. Again, I'm thinking that the only way we can fix this without destroying this is to cut a little piece on the bottom of this cap, so that at least it lets the water flowing out, because I don't see another option. So that's what I'm gonna do. So what you can do is you need to try to clean this as much as you can, because this is dirt and dust that you don't need. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this and I'm gonna cut just a little piece out of it. You see, I just cut this very small piece, and it's still closed, but at the same time it has enough space for the water to leak out, because remember, the air conditioning doesn't really leak out that much. Of course it depends on the climate, but at least in this case I'm gonna give a chance for this thing to breathe more. Okay, that's going to be the fix for this car. I hope this car doesn't come back anymore for the same problem, because I don't see what else we can do. So I think this should work. And now I'm gonna I'm gonna install it back in the car. Okay, I just cleared it a little bit more. I just cut just a little bit more so you can have a clear path for the water to leak out. As you can see, the cap is still there, still intact. This should be okay. And I smudged this piece where it has to go through the firewall with some grease, because otherwise it may not go that easy. And I'm gonna install it back. This should be, I want to say, a final fix for this problem, so it leaks outside instead of getting clogged up. Yep, now I'm just gonna proceed to install it back. Once you push it, make sure you feel it with your fingers. When you push it, you can use a flat screwdriver. That's what I used, this long one, to actually push the first rubber to go through. And this is your guide here. This is on the bottom, and you can check it outside if it's through the wall, just to make sure. This is the piece right here, and as you can see, It is through the wall, and it's pretty close to where it's supposed to sit, and you can see the outside. The outside is through the wall. Okay, that's a confirmation. It's ready to go, and you just have to use your two hands in this case, because you have to press the metal clip again, and you need to slide it through to go back into the plastic tubing. So what you're gonna need to do is grab the clip with a pair of pliers. You need to hold this clip strongly, make sure it doesn't slip, and then you need to get the rubber pipe inside and make sure this guide is on the bottom. You can actually use this rubber here to pull it all the way through, and then you can use the metal clip to get it in, and once it's in, you can release, and you can see if you push to the front, this is the corner of the pipe, and this is in, so it should be okay. You can check all the way through if it's through, and yeah, it hasn't come out of the firewall, it's still there, everything is there. Just make sure that it's not stretching all the way back here, and you want to check, you can just release the metal clip again and just try to see where it is, but in this case I think we're okay. And yeah, it seems to be where it's supposed to be. So yeah, this is it. This is the fix that I'm applying to this problem, and I believe this car should not be coming back anymore. Again, to finish this, you need to slide this, make sure you use these guides to put them in the right place. They go right here, and then right here. Those are the two guides to install this, and then you use the bolt, and then you have to clip this corner piece first down here and kind of slide it down here, and then you install the plastic piece here, and the last piece is the fuse box cover. So again, plug the light, ambient light, and make sure, yeah, and also this cigarette lighter thing right here in the left corner, and then it's right here, it's this one here, and then make sure these two slides go into the space where they're supposed to go, and I'm going to push. So once you push it in, you will feel that it's not all the way in. This clip is just barely in, and then you just grab it. You just kind of grab it and you smack it here to get it in. It'll clip back in, and don't forget, it just has one screw right here, and that's it. This is for on this side, and then we need to install this trim panel, this corner piece first. Okay, this is the corner piece. It snaps with these metal clips. They go into these holes. This is a guide pin that needs to go in there. So you need to slide it first in the back here, because the trim piece in the back will snap into this, and you have to use your two hands in order to do that. And once you get it in, make sure that this rubber seal goes over the plastic, and I'm gonna start snapping it in so that the clips go through the holes. And you can snap this rear piece too. Make sure the plastic is the weather strip is over the plastic. And same thing here, and same thing here. It is snapped in again. Make sure the weather strip is over the trim piece, and this is it. It's installed, it's snapped in, and last piece is this little trim piece that needs to go needs to snap in here, and you need to make sure that this piece goes all the way through, and it snaps up there with these two things. This one would go through the body here, and then you have this clip here that goes into this. You may need to push this metal clip all the way up to the stop line so it doesn't come out, and then you can just install it and make sure this goes all the way through on the top, and it has to fit inside the weather strip here. So actually, in order to get it into the right place, you need to install this top part first here through the seal, and then you keep going down. You pull the seal out, and then you clip it in, and now it actually fits. If you start from the bottom, this top part is not going to fit, so you start from the top and then you clip it in. And then the last piece is this this dashboard cover or fuse box cover, and you just make sure that it's in the right spot, and it's clipped in. Yeah, it's in, and this is it. This is the, hopefully, I think this should be the final solution of this problem, and this car shouldn't be leaking anymore. Again, I hope you guys fix your problem with this solution of what I've done. And again, thanks for watching. Please like my videos and please subscribe. Thanks very much.